From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on their in-state rivals to the south, the Miami Dolphins. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Play action. It's Lawrence. And his first pass is incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Second and 10 now. It's Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. Now Lawrence changing the play. They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. You talk about this Miami defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Now Lawrence. This is caught by Robinson. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. Lawrence will throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 25-yard line. That third down conversion good for 23. On first and 10, it's Etienne. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Lawrence. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. From the gun, it's Tua. And he fires one incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's Tua. And he comes back with one complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. You look at this Jaguar defense. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And not just speed, not just their physical skills. You know what pulls it all together for the secondary? Their smarts and communication. They play really well as a unit.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. The Dolphins at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it, and that's what they're trying to get done here.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Tua going to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. In motion, Hill. Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. They'll try it now with Mostert. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So the drive will continue. After the conversion on fourth, they'll work from the 20 on first down. Tua sets up to pass it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You have a lot to handle in this one.
Jason Sanders now for the... We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Miami Dolphins. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Now ETN to start the drive. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. You talk about this Miami defense.
They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
On second down, here's Lawrence.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram.
And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
It's a big play for the Jaguars. 49 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Now Lawrence now going to move him around.
And now with the play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. In motion left, Robinson.
Here's Lawrence.
He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
This defense for the Dolphins very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll find ETN out of the backfield.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
3rd down and 13. And now they'll shift things around. Now Lawrence on 3rd and long. That is caught. Touchdown.
Christian Kirk, his 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Jags are on the board first here this afternoon. Brian Johnson now for the extra point.
And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10
at their own 23. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today, we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on their in-state rivals to the south, the Miami Dolphins. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. 21G.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Forced out to his left. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. Throw out wide is incomplete. The Dolphins at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one goes for 36 yards.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
A 1st down run there by Mostert as he'll get this forward for a gain of about 3. Well, this defense for the Jaguars very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, It always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Let's go.
Tua now on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Back to the air on second down. Tagovailoa. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick, and the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up first and 10
at their own 16. They'll start on the ground. ETN. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.